2 to go.
Welcome to episode 2 of Freed Hardeman's own Hot Ones, and by incredibly popular demand, we have your own, the one and only, Brandon Lanciloti.
I'm really excited.
You look really excited.
And by excited, I mean I'm probably going to die today.
Yeah, you said something about preparing your last will and testimony.
Yes, and I brought a Bible just in case. Just hold it close to me while I'm going through this. But yes.
So what Bible verse is marked right now?
I don't know. Well, that's funny.
Let's see if the Lord is speaking to us.
No, it's something random genealogy in 2 Kings.
Something else is speaking to us right now.
Yes.
You're listening to the wrong voice and the wrong influences. What made you make the decision to come out and do this today?
I'm a man of the people. I caved to pressure.
Yeah. Well, I think we should go ahead and start to warm things up a little bit. Do you have any thoughts before you're already sweating?
I'm a little nervous. So we're gonna start with this one.
Yeah, I believe this is our kickin' Kenyan here. If I remember right, this is just a good flavor. You don't really have anything to worry about here.
Alright.
Make sure you get all of it. Oh, I've got it on my thumb here.
I'm not getting it on my thumbs here.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. Not pretty good.
The flavor of that one's really good. Mm-hmm. So, I hope it's okay. Did a little research. Because we've never really talked.
I don't think so.
I think I reached out to you years ago about doing my taxes, and then it ended up not happening. But you're doing well. You said this was a busy week for you, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your week this week.
Well, this week, it's tax season, so I'll be busy every week until April 15th.
Yeah.
It's the busiest time of year for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I do tax returns for over 200 people.
And specifically, you said you work with ministers.
Mostly ministers.
The recording today is right at the end of lectureship, so yeah.
I just see a lot of them this week. It's good to catch up with people. So I enjoy that.
It's good. Doing the research. Hope you don't mind. I looked up your LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as assistant dean, I'm focused on the student experience.
Yes, I am.
Advising in academic programs. As an accounting professor, I'm responsible for teaching multiple college accounting and tax courses and encouraging the spiritual development of students. So I'm curious, what all does that entail? What does that mean? Tell the people. They want to know, and you're a man of the people.
Okay. I mean, I feel like the students are paying a premium to come here, so they should get a quality product.
Which is Brandon Lanciloti.
Exactly. Every class I teach is high quality. I think that we should continue the excellence that we have and look for ways to be innovative and to get our students prepared for the world that they're coming into. And I try to do things to improve that. And I take pride and a lot of ownership in advising and making sure the students are not in the dark and are connected with the employers that they're seeking out. And so that's what I'm passionate about, is making sure that, if my kid was in my class, what would I want their professors to do for them? And it's kind of the way I think about it.
Okay.
I want them to know that they're not going to be left to the wolves whenever they graduate, that they're going to transition into adulthood relatively smoothly and be well prepared for it. So that's kind of what I do.
Okay. Let's take another bite before I ask you the next one. I'll get to the next one in a minute. I'm just curious.
So this one here, what is this one?
Dragon's breath. Sounds mild, right?
Yes. Very mild.
Yeah. The Church of Christ call it the Leviathan's breath.
This man's crazy. That one's a little warm.
Yeah?
No. Still good though.
I notice you have your chocolate milk and your ice cream. Your Depends.
Yes.
You know, just prepared for it all.
I was.
Yeah.
Plug for the TSCPA for this cup.
TJ forgot to tell me to pick up my own drinks this time, so.
You can drink straight from the jug if you
I'll
want.
have to later on. So in that description, I am curious, how do you teach spiritual development through teaching accounting and taxes?
Well, those two things may seem kind of impossible to tie together, but I try to impose or teach my students that you need to be a Christian first and a business person second. And one of the things that employers, you would think when an employer calls a professor for a recommendation or to find out more about a prospective employee, they would ask about, their intelligence or the courses they've had. Often the first question I get is, are they trustworthy? Are they reliable? Are they honest? Are they going to show up to work? And so, I try to teach the students that, it seems like, if someone says, well, I saw a Christian movie this weekend, or I listened to Christian music, even if we don't think about it, some people automatically assume that it's inferior to something that's secular. And I want to get to a point to where when someone says, I have Christian employees, that means excellent. So, you want to get another one?
Well, I was curious how you're feeling
I'm good, let's
we've
go.
eaten two.
Let's go.
You want to jump right into
Let's
the third
go.
one? Okay. Third one is Hellfire hot sauce. It says, fear this, featuring the Carolina Reaper, the world's hottest pepper.
Well, that sounds good.
You said something about you love jalapenos.
I do, but
That one does taste good. Forgetting things about the Will and Testament. Things
I'm sorry,
come
what
to
are you talking?
All I hear is
I can't hear you over the fire.
Yeah.
It's interesting, it doesn't burn on the tongue, it burns in the back. Like in the back of the throat.
If you could sit down with anyone in history, who would that be and why?
Wow, that's a difficult question. Probably my grandfather. I lost him at a young age. It would have been really nice for him to meet my wife and my children and kind of see where he died when I was a teenager. He was really influential on my life, and I think I would really enjoy talking to him. But if you're wanting someone famous, this may be really nerdy, but I really like Milton Friedman.
I have no idea who that is.
He's an economist.
Okay.
I like reading his old writings. He's a really smart guy.
Okay.
Way smarter than I would be.
Wow, I did not expect you to say that about your grandfather. I actually prefer that answer over somebody famous.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's funny, like when you're young, you don't appreciate the people that you have in your life as much until after they're gone, when you're more mature. And he was a World War II veteran, and I never talked to him about that stuff. So I'd love to. Ready for another one?
What? You ready?
I'm hot,
Yeah.
but I'm okay.
So you're willing to carry on.
I am willing to carry on.
All right. So we're at number 4 here.
What we got?
It's it says the tamest sauce ever. It's a really mild name, Exoresco.
Frozen. You're a madman.
Did you feel the change? I felt it like it just went.
It tastes bad.
What do you think were the defining moments in your story that led you to be the person that you are today?
Oh, wow. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always had a desire to teach. I've always been one who, every time I learned something new, I want to share it with other people. And so that's always kind of been there. The people in my life who influenced me to be faithful to the Lord, any of those people, I don't want to name a specific person, but my grandparents took me to church, and my youth leaders throughout my life were really influential in making me aware that this place even exists. I would say probably the most defining moment that's had the most lasting impact is when I met my wife. I met her in 2005, and that's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Are you ready?
I mean, I'm giving you the look, like...
You're giving me the look.
Is it time? You're good.
This just smells like... It smells like someone said it.
How much do you have in there?
Enough.
Yeah.
Here, you want some?
I mean, I'll do whatever you need me to do,
It smells
buddy
like
boy.
a garbage fire.
This one delivers as promised.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah. There it goes. It's time for the ice cream. Did you ever question your faith?
Absolutely.
How did you overcome that? Like, do you have any specific stories? Yeah. Mine's hitting. Oh, I just knocked my contact out. I'm going to be the star of the show in this. Shoot. Carry on.
Where's your contact?
How am I?
You need me to put it back in for you?
How am I going to deal with this situation? It's in my eye. It fits. Okay.
Okay. I'm a person who likes data, and I like to be able to prove things. And so Christian evidences has always been a big deal to me.
Yeah.
So AP's really helped me in my life. So anytime I've ever had doubts about my faith, and typically when I've had the doubts, it's been because I have felt like I'm superior and don't need God.
I need to point out, I can tell that it's obvious that this is hot for me. And this is true. I'm not going to say it's not. He's doing very well. Props. He is downing some dairy. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
The dairy is helpful.
Yeah. So, apologetics helped you to
Overcome the doubts.
Okay.
When I've distanced myself from God because I've gotten too wrapped up in my own self and felt like I didn't need Him. You know, sometimes it's when your faith wavers, but then I'm reminded by the evidences that are there. And anytime my faith has wavered, that's been so helpful for me.
That's good. So I'm
It's like
wondering.
I'm still eating it. Because as soon as I get that down, it gets hot again.
Yeah, it's hot. That one's really hot.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering if you could share a short devotional with us.
I hadn't prepared anything.
That's the point.
Christianity can be divisive sometimes in the face of sin, but I think there's a lot of room for Christian excellence.
Yeah.
And I just think that that's something we should strive for. I don't really know how else to say it. You know, do everything with excellence, do everything with integrity. And I think that'll make you stick out and make others want to know more. And that's what I hope people will do.
That's good. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with the student body, the faculty, the YouTube audience?
Can I throw some under the bus? I want to see Lee Hibbett do this.
Okay.
Or Jim Gardner.
I would love Jim Gardner.
Or Shannon Sewell.
Shannon would be fine, yeah. You can see the email here, obviously.
Here. I don't see
It's
it.
actually here. It's not even edited in.
Okay. It's loading.
Feel free to send that in. Any requests that you have, somebody you want to see, maybe questions that you have. Thank you to Brandon Lanciloti for coming out today and being a champ with his ice cream
And chocolate milk.
and chocolate milk. You drank a lot of
Yeah, I know.
Was that full when you got here?
Yes.
Can you please, for the camera? So,
Half a gallon of chocolate milk.
it's LL Lanciloti.
Let's go. Gold chain. Made it through. It's supposed to blink, but I can't find a button.
Snoop Dogg.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There you go.
I earned this.
Man of the people.
Let's go.
Hey, can you put some rhymes out there for us, please? If you're going to put that on, we're going to need a few words, Mr. Wordsmith.
Roses are red, violets are blue. That hot sauce was fire, and so are you.
So is your poo.